Hi, welcome to Silver Moonlight's YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me this week. Here is this week's tarot reading. There are 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1, 2 and 3. If you want to take a moment and decide which pile you're most drawn to, you can pause the video now and take some time to see which one you feel the most drawn to, and then when you're ready you can go down below and find the timestamps and move on to the appropriate pile that you've chosen. Okay, so pile 1. Let's see what we've got for you. So we have got the 2 of Pentacles and Temperance. So this week is all about balance for you lot. 2 of Pentacles, he's juggling more than one thing. This could be that you've got more than one job, or you're juggling home life with work life, or at the moment, if you live in the UK, home life, work life and homeschooling, it's all going on. And Temperance is also all about balance in life. So I feel for the people that have chosen this particular pile, you are certainly feeling very unbalanced at the moment in your life, and it's become a huge juggling act, and you're struggling to keep going, and you feel like something's gonna drop in a minute. You can't carry on juggling all these things. So Temperance is coming along to say, okay, then we need to have a look at what you can possibly let go of. Maybe you're spending too much time in one area and that's having a knock-on effect in the other areas. So it's about looking at your life and seeing where you can bring more balance into those areas so that it becomes more manageable for you. Temperance is a lovely card to come in, because if you're having difficulty, she shows that with patience and diplomacy and having a perspective from all angles, not just your perspective of things, but seeing it from all sides, will get you better results than having a Paddy saying, oh, I can't cope with this anymore, and you need to do this and you need to do that. There's got to be some compromise going on this week somewhere along the line in order to bring this balance into your life. But there's a beautiful rainbow in the background there. Temperance often brings in healing into situations. If things have been tough, or if there have been arguments, a rows, she's calming things down and bringing healing. But it is all about give and take, patience, compassion, and the softly approach will get you somewhere better this week, rather than going in guns blazing. So yes, this week you need to readjust your life and work out where you're feeling the most unbalanced. You know, it could be that you're neglecting other areas of your life, spiritual life, work life, personal life. They're all important and they all need attention. So you need to decide which areas you're spending too much time in and neglecting the other areas, and that's not making you particularly happy, and you need to address that. Now this week I have chosen angel cards to go with the tarot cards, and the card that I have pulled for you is quite appropriate, is take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So there you go, that is definitely what you need to be doing this week, is having a look and seeing what is unbalanced in your life and how you can address it. But don't go in gun blazing, go in softly, and look at everybody's, you know, if it means having a discussion around the table over tea, nicely, and try and see everybody's perspective in this, and you will get better results, and hopefully you will feel that you can manage things better in your life this week and it's not getting on top of you. If you like my channel, I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe to it and hit the like button. That's great, and let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, and I will speak to you next week. Okay, let's look at what we've got for group 2. Clear quartz. You have chosen, oh my word, it's come out again, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords. In fact, I think last week the Hermit was in pile 2 as well, so it'd be really interesting to see if the same people have chosen the same pile again. Okay, so the Hermit, as I said last week, is some serious deep thinking is going on with you, group 2, and I feel like you really are going round in circles. And this is Nine of Swords. It's worries. It's whatever you're worried, you know, whatever you're thinking about and contemplating, it's really worrying you and it's really stressing you out. As you can see in the image of this card, she's having sleepless nights about it. It's constantly on your mind. You're constantly thinking about it. So this problem is really starting to take over your life, and because you're constantly thinking about it and worrying about it and stressing about it and overthinking it, and what if this happens, what if that happens. And quite often when the Nine of Swords comes up, it means that sometimes your worries are actually worse than what is likely to happen. You're absolutely thinking the worst possible scenarios. But this decision is clearly an important one, because you really are taking time out to think about it. I do feel with you, as I pulled these cards, and I feel that you feel very much alone in this decision, like you don't really have anybody to turn to, which could be as a result, as I said, in the UK at the moment we are in lockdown, so you know, we can't go and see our friends and everything else and that. But you're not alone. There's, you know, you can still call your friends up on the phone, or Zoom them, or Microsoft Teams them, WhatsApp them, or whatever. There's still ways that you can talk to people about it, because I do feel that you really feel that there is no one that you can turn to for advice on this, which is quite often the case with the Hermit. And like I said last week, the answer is within you anyway. You already know the answer, but for whatever reason you feel that you're still deliberating it, and you're still worried, if you choose this is going to happen, or if you choose that's going to happen. But I want to say, I feel like you should ask somebody, or even if you just offload your worries and you're not asking them for advice, just offload your worries just to get them out of your head. I feel like you might be able to move forward, because I feel that you are feeling very alone at the moment, and that you have no one that you can talk to. Whether you're a single parent, you're on your own at home with children, so you can't really talk to your young children about it, but there's got to be somebody out there, even if you choose one of the organisations that can be completely neutral, Samaritans or somebody like that, if you just need to talk it through and get rid of some of your worries. I think this would help you this week to come to a conclusion, or realise that what you're worried about actually isn't that bad as what you're thinking it might be. But this decision, these thoughts are very important to you. So this week I was drawn to choose angel cards to go with the tarot this week. So the card that I've chosen for you is Overcoming Difficulties. So the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So that fits in perfectly with actually the Nine of Swords, where I was saying earlier that quite often when you're having these sleepless nights and you're worrying so much, your worries are actually worse than what the outcome's actually going to be. And this card is letting you know that the worst is actually behind you, and you are actually getting over the challenges that you're facing at the moment. So I hope that gives you a little hope that you can now feel that you can move forward. But please seek out, even if it's just someone, like I said, to chat to, just to get things off your chest, even if you would still rather make the ultimate decision on your own, which I think you will. But I just feel that you perhaps need to talk to somebody now and just get things offload a bit, so that it's not playing on your mind as much. So that's what I've got for you this week, Group 2. If you like my channel, it'd be great if you could hit the subscription button and give me a like. Let me know in the comments below if this resonates with you. And have a great week, and I will speak to you next week. Okay, So, group 3, let's see what we've got for you. We have got the Fool card. And the Princess of Pentacles. Princess in this particular deck of cards would normally be referred to as the Page of Pentacles, but in this particular deck it's a Princess. So the Fool, exciting times, group 3. You have got something coming in. You are being given a new opportunity this week. There is something coming in that you weren't expecting. New opportunity, new beginning, fresh start. And this man, if you look, he's about to step over the cliff, and quite honestly, quite frankly, he doesn't actually care. And that's what this week's all about. It's not being afraid to take a risk, take the leap of faith, because this new offering that's coming in, you don't know where it's going to lead you, but it could lead you to a whole new way of life. This could be a creative project, a new job, anything new that's exciting that you weren't expecting, but it's something that's coming in, and it's all the excitement and the potential of something new, something that you can build upon. It's the number is 0, so this can be at the beginning of the tarot pack, it can be the end of the tarot pack. It's the start of a journey. So it's the first step of a new journey for you, a new phase. And it goes in really nicely with the Princess of Pentacles, because she's in this beautiful field with all these lovely poppies. I think they're poppies, yes. But if you look behind her, there's this lovely winding path, and that's the path that the Fool is about to go on. Now, you don't know where that path goes because it goes over the hills, and yeah, it does wind around, and they will be life's little obstacles and ups and downs, because that is life. But if you look, it's going into a beautiful sunrise. So this shows that with work you can progress to something more beautiful and abundant. And Page of Pentacles usually represents a new job, a new career, and so quite often you need to build up on those skills or learn new skills. This is about learning new skills. So you may find that you need to go to college or do something online to expand your toolkit, or learn something completely new, but you're going to need new skills along the way, and that's what this card is indicating. So with the right skills, that will help you navigate your way along this path that you don't know where it's going to lead you, but it's exciting times. And you know, the two suns are blending in very nicely together, aren't they, you know, side by side. So this is a really exciting week for you guys. I'm curious to know what's coming up, but go for it, don't hold back. Yeah, quite often the Fool, they say, is like a young child, where they just want to explore everything. They're curious about life, and that's what you've got to be with this opportunity that's coming in. Be curious about it, explore it, take a leap of faith, see where it takes you. More people regret not trying things on their deathbed than they do having tried things. More people regret the what ifs than they do the fact that they had tried something. So give it a try, and I'm sure it's going to lead to some really nice things. But you are going to need to learn some new skills along the way, definitely. Whatever it is, hobby, project, work, you are going to need to build on your skills. So this week I was drawn to use the angel cards to go with the tarot. So your angel card this week is leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Okay, so whatever you're going to be doing, that's something new, in some shape or form, is in connection with helping other people by guiding them along their way. And sometimes you have to go through something in order to teach other people how to do it. So you need to take the leap of faith and see where that path's going to lead you before you can help other people and guide them along the way and encourage them to take a leap of faith. Leaders are all about jumping in there and going for it and lighting the way for others. So yeah, exciting week for you guys. Definitely, obviously in connection with some type of work if you're going leadership powers and guiding others. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys have to say about that. If you like my channel, it'd be great if you could hit the subscription button down below and give this video a like, and you can leave any comments down below as well. Let me know how it resonates with you. Have a great week, and I will speak to you next week.